Hey YouTube. All right, so the title of this video today is called, oh my gosh, Verizon Wireless wants to reduce our cell tower rent by $800. Okay, so this is a pretty typical email or call or contact form that we get at Tower Genius. Basically, property owner has a cell site. This particular example is a church that we actually helped. So it's a former client of ours. We helped them with coaching and consulting when they were negotiating their cell site lease with Verizon Wireless, brand new cell site that went up in a how should I call this? It's a small town, small city, big town, right? And it's got one of these zoning boards that is, let's call them semi-tyrannical. Without saying too much. So really just not pleasant to get a cell site approved. And anyway, so the difficulty level for putting up that cell site was let's just call it on the extreme side. Okay. And so the cell site went up. It took quite a while for the church to finalize the deal, and it took quite a while to get the whole cell site through the approval process and to get it, built and start paying rent. Okay, so this is going back a few years. The site is getting a pretty decent amount of rent. I felt that they might have been able to get a little bit more, but again, that's not here or there. So the church was very happy with the deal that they got, and these cell sites take approximately 7 years to depreciate. Let's just call it 7-year depreciation cycle. This site has not even paid itself off yet. Okay, it's if I look at the other cell sites in this area, in this market. It's not sticking out like a sore thumb. It's not way above market. They got a really good deal, and just based on the zoning and the topography of the area and what other choices Verizon would have, they literally have no choices here. They have no other place they could go. The city or the town will never approve. They will never approve a tower here. Never. It'll never go up. Yet, these geniuses over at the rent reduction company in Southern California, who will remain nameless, they are really outstanding at scaring the heck out of cell site landlords, right? So they throw out, 5G, and we're going to have to put your site in for review, and you run the risk of having us relocate the tower or relocate the cell site. And I can guarantee you that if I look the name of that consultant up on LinkedIn, there's a really good chance that they were flipping hamburgers last year. Nothing wrong with hamburger flippers, I appreciate them. But a lot of them just have a very little to no wireless experience, and they are literally reading off a script. So that's something to keep in mind, just to decommission this site, okay? Just to move it. If you were, let's say there was a competing rooftop where they could move this, which there isn't. Let's just say there was. You're talking a minimum of $500,000 just to decommission this site and to get it rezoned, released, the stealth design. I mean, it's probably more than $500,000. It's just never going to happen here. Just not a possibility. And yet these rent reduction companies will have you believe that your site is at risk of going away. Now, we talk about this quite a bit, and I talk about it. Kevin Donahue and I, we blog about it, we write about it extensively. That we believe in these NFL cities, right? The urban, where there's tons of apartment buildings, things like that, where they have a huge choice of rooftop sites, where there are primarily rooftop cell sites that are utilized to deploy the network. On those locations, like in the Bronx, New York City, places like Chicago, Los Angeles, Dallas, Miami, where you have just a very densely populated area that has, dozens and hundreds of rooftop cell sites. A lot of those will go away in the next decade with the new technologies, 5G, and anything else that comes afterwards. Just because when they densify these areas, they're not going to, and they can, let's say they could pay on a public right of way, they can get away with a 5G node and pay $270 a year for it. Why the heck would Verizon or AT&T end up paying $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month on a 25-year-old cell site with 5G when they can put up four small cell nodes for like just above $1,000 a year? So it just doesn't make economic sense. So getting back to the Verizon landlord, don't give a rent reduction. I mean, you fought hard to get the terms that you have on your lease. Why give these weasels, these scoundrels, they're leeches. They are basically parasites feeding off of your cell tower rent. Why would you give them a penny? These companies make millions of dollars a year by saving the carriers millions of dollars every month. And they go after churches, they go after Flyover America, cell site landlords, they go after senior citizens. And how do I know this? Because I've been dealing with these folks for 15 years now. And believe me when I tell you that 99.99% of the time they are not going to move your cell site. It's just not going to happen. So do not give them a rent reduction. If you have questions about a cell site lease optimization rent reduction proposal that you've received from some company in Dallas, Texas, or in, let's just call it Southern California, give us a call at Tower Genius. Our number is 888-313-9750, or fill out a contact form on our website at towergenius.com, and just give us some details. Tell us about your situation so we can help you to evaluate this offer and proposal quickly and make sure that you're not getting taken advantage of by the bottom feeders of the wireless industry. Have a great day.